of my AC3, your AC and AC3. And here we have AC Cocoon from our good friend Sotise. I don't know how to pronounce that. I think it's Sotise. Sotise, something like that. From the Reddit. So, we're going to be testing this out. AC tests. It's a heavyweight. Got a rifle. It's got a laser blade. And a vertical support. Oh shit, nope. Right, here we go. So we got the vertical support missiles. Let me see if I can aim there. Let's see if I can try and get a blade here. There we go. Not bad.
Test mode disengaged.
Obviously it's a heavyweight, so its speed's going to be pretty slow, but it does have an overboost core. I did forget about that. So got rank S. It's good. So let's analyze the parts a little bit, right? The heavyweights, compared to the other heads, it has relatively good defense, so. And core is good, obviously. The STO is pretty standard, but the overboost core has some good stats, like the energy drain's not too bad, and OB power is, of course, decent. ALS is an interesting choice. I had to buy this arm part because I didn't have it earlier, so it looks like it's a medium weight, medium energy drain with some good def stats. Compared to this one, though, this one has heavier weight and heavier energy drain, but has better defense. This one I like a lot because it has some pretty good stats. Energy drain's pretty low, and the weight is low as well. I'd rather go with this one, but as this is a heavyweight, I guess defense is emphasized in this case. It has low AP though, I just realized. The RS is good because it has good load capacity as well as defense. 756 shell and 630 energy. Cooling not so much, but I don't think the cooling matters that much. Oh wow, cooling is good on the Hueso legs apparently. But yeah, there's some good legs. The booster is not as fast as the other ones. 17,300 compared to these two, which have better speed, but harder, bigger charge drain. Yeah, this one doesn't drain as much, so it's good sustainability for this AC, considering it has a high energy drain. This FCS, it's a standard FCS. It should be good enough for our purposes. Good precision, 8 precision, and good range, 461. So that would be fine. Energy output on this one is not too great on this generator, but the maximum charge is great. So yeah, this AC will last long in a battle. So you probably will have a little trouble with the sustainability, but that booster is definitely going to complement that low energy output of 8,900. Radiator's good. It'll probably never overheat for very long. You have good force cooling at the same time, good cooling. Most of these parts are heavy though. Let's see, the Terrier, this is an interesting part. It's vertical support missiles. I don't use this one very often since vertical missiles aren't very good at aiming. But since this is AC3, I guess it would work a lot better. But we'll see it in action when we fight BB in the arena. So we have the M24-2 here. This is the mid-sized missile with 1350 damage. This is pretty good. It has low ammo though, so it might not last for very long, but still, these missiles do pack a punch. And we have the RE-11, which is a good radar. Not too heavy, not too draining. I do prefer this one better because 700 radar range is pretty much all you need. 890 range is pretty good though for larger maps. So 325, the rifle. 325 weight rifle, the RF-220. This one is very sustainable. You can definitely shoot for a very long time and used in tournaments a lot, so definitely a good part to work with. I personally would prefer this part since it does more damage, but this one's pretty light and it's not too bad of damage, so that's good. This laser blade, I guess you could use it in the worst case scenario, but nothing in particular, so it's a good part. So overall, I think this is going to be a pretty good AC. I like the design, by the way. The red and black. A little bit of a hot red. It's interesting. It's like a... what is it called? It's like a hot pepper. Alright, so we're going to be fighting this guy. The number 2 guy, the very aggressive guy. I do believe... that's it. He didn't tell me what map I should be using, but I guess we're going to use the arena. Sorry for the Skype noises. We can try and shoot him. Oh, he almost hit me with the rockets there. Let's see if we can get him this way. Oh, shit. Oh, it looks like I overheated, but that radiator is going to come in handy. Oh, it looks like he's got some anti-missile. Drop the extensions here. We're out. Okay, let's try the laser for the regular. Missiles are too good, man. I like these missiles. Oh shit. I can blade him. Oh. Let's see here. Oh, my turn speed's not that great. Oh shit. Yeah, he's murdering me right now, but I think we can get back. These are missiles here. There we go. We didn't do too bad. Yeah, the speed definitely needs some work, but this is a heavyweight AC, so I guess I can deal with that. All right. So let's we're gonna do something a little bit differently from what TBM does, and I'm going to analyze the parts here. Well, I did analyze the parts, but I'm going to tune the AC a little bit. Personally, I like very mobile ACs, so this is probably what I'm going to go for. But this part is okay. If I can compare it to any of the other parts, that'd be great. If you want more shell defense and less energy defense, you probably go for this part, the MHL. This is pretty good in the last Raven as well. The stats on this one hasn't changed since, well, too much, not too much. These are heavier ones. Probably don't want to go with those. This part is actually pretty good. It's the default arm part, but I think it still works well in certain cases. Like, it has a decent weight, decent energy drain, and some good defense points, like 350, 342. But if you really want a decent part, I think you would go for this one. This one has some good weight and energy drain, as well as some decent armor stats as well. No, more AP, I think. Yeah, about 70 AP, so we can get that one. You could go for the lighter arm parts, but since this is a heavyweight AC, I guess I'll keep that. We can probably look at the other leg parts. So this is the RS with 1386 defense points and 3800 armor points with a 2410 energy drain. I love energy drain, keeping it low, so you can always sustain. So maybe I would go for something like this, as 2010 energy drain. Or maybe something like this or that. Maybe this one even, because this one has good weight. This one has not good weight, good defense as well. So you can try this and this. Right. I do like the design of these legs though, so maybe I'll just keep it. But yeah, these are definitely not as heavy or not as armored. Yeah, this one's a lot less armored, but it's a lot less heavy. It's better energy drain. So we're gonna test this out. Probably gonna go for this one because since we're going for lower energy drain here, we might as well just go for a better booster, a better speed booster. We could change out the core as well to this one, but this one has super low defense, so I wouldn't say that's a good idea for a heavyweight AC. This part is not too bad, but since you already have the radar, there's really no need for the extra stuff that's on it, like the it already has a radar. But if you don't need the map type and the biosensor, you probably just go for this part since it has better weight, energy drain, armor, and defense. And yeah, it doesn't have any good stuff for like missions, but this would definitely work well for arena. So I'm not sure about this laser blade since it's really not that great. The usage drain is definitely pretty low, but at the same time it doesn't have very good attack power, so I would go for either this one, that one, or if you really want to be overpowered, the Moonlight. Personally, I would probably just go for this one, because it's pretty balanced and good power, and really good power if you get them like with the Blade Wave, because it does the same amount of damage even if you're not in melee. So personally, I don't like the rifle that much since it doesn't really have good DPS. I would usually go for this, and because it's such a good weapon. It's 90 bullets, good weight, good energy drain. Well, not that great of energy drain, but it definitely has good attack power. So I'm changing this up a lot, but I don't have to be right. I'm not right. This is just how I think. Yeah, definitely these missiles are good for damage, but it's heavy. Well, it's not heavy. It doesn't have a lot of ammo, and it takes a while to lock on. So I would go for this because this launches 2 missiles for 1 lock on, and it also has good correspondence with the extensions. Now the vertical missiles are pretty good at some points, sometimes, but they don't usually hit. A good strategy to get your missiles to hit when someone has an anti-missile is that when you overboost. You overboost and then you shoot your missiles. Unless they have missile, they have this optional part here. What is it called? Let's see. Has to be here somewhere. Yeah, that emits pulses to disable lock-ons. Yeah, that one. If they have that, then it makes it a little bit harder to do that, but if you can, you should try to overboost and then launch your missiles, because then the missiles will be super hard to counter, especially if they're using the actual missile counter instead of the energy counter. The energy counter you can't do anything about, but other than that, I think that's a good idea. So yeah, I'll probably change this to this radar because this has better energy drain and weight. You really don't need that extra 190 radar range unless you're really looking for the biosensor and stealth sensor. Personally, I don't think I need it, but if you think that you need it, that's totally fine. So I think this is going to be a pretty good AC. It has pretty reasonable weight if I compare it to my other AC here. It's like 5,053. This one is just 5587, so that's like 500 pounds extra. I could go the mile and then decrease it even farther, but I want to maintain that good defense. So let's see it in action. Actually, now we're gonna fight BB again, just to see how much better we can do. I also changed the missile extension. I forgot to tell you about that. Yeah, I definitely prefer these over the vertical missiles. I didn't talk about the FCS or the generator, did I? Well, I kind of did. But let's see here. So we do this. Okay. Drop our extension. Running low on energy, apparently. Oh shit. Why did I just run into that? Okay. some energy here. Dropping laser blades. This guy's not very friendly up close. Obviously, the laser blade will work in a variety of different circumstances, but not for this one. This guy is a very scary grenade launcher. Looks like he ran out of spread bazooka. Oh, look how... You see how accurate this weapon is? I don't even need a second shot. It already locks on the first shot. Yeah, see? Oh man, I got the charge. Alright, well maybe I did something wrong with the build. So... That's interesting. Why did I run out of energy so fast? I swear I have better energy drain stats. Oh, it's probably because of the booster. Most likely because of the booster. But other than that, it does have better energy drain. Not as much as I'd hoped, but definitely better than before. Surprisingly, this doesn't have very low energy drain. I expect something like this. The heavyweight radar head to have worse energy drain, but only 277 is not too bad. Definitely much different build than before, but I do prefer the lower energy drain. Didn't compromise too much on the armor this time, I don't think. This has good armor. This has decent armor, not compared to this one obviously, but this one has more AP as well, so keep that in mind. And yeah, first I think you could still do like probably like a medium weight build with this if you really wanted to. I think there's a leg part that can support 55,000, right? No? Apparently not. Closest that comes to is the orc. You can get the orc and then compromise a little bit on the I think this generator will work pretty well because of the energy output, heavy of a radiator. This one's a pretty decent radiator, the icicle. Good forced cooling is all you really need for AC3. And the generator here I don't really like because of the low energy output. That doesn't really allow you to maintain the energy regeneration, but I think this generator will work pretty well because of the energy output. Or this one, if you have the weight. I guess you could switch to this radiator and then use this generator. This is probably one of the best generators in the game. And yeah, this one is not that great. If you don't care too much about cooling, you go for this radiator. This is some pretty decent cooling. Not so great forced cooling, but definitely better than the original, the default one. So we can try this out if you want. We can definitely do that. And here we go. Let's give it a try. Oh. This guy's really good at hitting me with that. Yeah, now I'm overheating for a very long time. This is the drawback of the thing I'm using. Oh, he's already dead. Didn't even have to drop my laser blade. So yeah, this is definitely a good variation of this build. Well, not really a variation. This is actually very different. I just realized that. Okay. Well, then again, I'm still technically using a rifle. And missiles. So I guess I could go back to the original build and see how it works in the middleweight version. You know? You could try that out. Actually, I'm probably not going to do that. This episode has gone for a fairly long time now, so... Good AC. I do like the heavyweight design and the coloring. But I personally prefer medium or lightweight ACs, like this one. But, yeah. The good armor definitely compromises, or yeah, it definitely is good. And the speed's not too bad. The overboost can definitely compensate for that, as well as the low energy drain booster can definitely help you sustain a battle, as well as the 220 ammo rifle. Yep, that's all I gotta say about it. It's a good AC. Just make some little adjustments if you want to make it faster or more armored, and you should be good. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in Silent Line.